shoes and there's not a crease. Niggas wanna play out, I power up and I'm feeling like I'm Kratos. Silence on the blink and it looking like potato. Find something safe to do, play with some played out. Save your breath, give a fuck up what you say now.
I want them.
Let's play with that. I'm gonna get him. He's up. You're it, man. You're it. You're it, man. You're it.
Are you tired of fighting? Let me help you.
Ain't no way, bruh. He got lucky.
Hell's like a motherfucker.
I don't care. He got lucky. That nigga can't survive no fight in this game unless he got some type of heal high under his
God
feet.
damn, that shit is healing like a motherfucker though.
For some reason it gave him an absurd amount of health. It was crazy.
Like sheesh, what is
Because he was.
Retro.
It's your boy Flavor Pack, and in today's video, I'm bringing you guys an upgraded version of my prototype hybrid build. Now, if you've guys seen the last few videos that I've been uploading, you will know that I have been pretty much been letting you guys know that I'm going to take you guys on the journey of me upgrading my prototype hybrid builds from the builds that you've seen before, and you're going to see the huge difference. And from the last time you've seen the build till now, again, I'm still not 100% complete, which I really like about the game right now. It really is keeping me engaged and keeping me with something, like I have something to do, you know what I'm saying? So not going to waste too much of you guys time today, jumping straight into the build. Now, the last time you guys seen this build, I was probably like around like 1.9, like 2 million ish. But the health is the difference now. Now, if you look at uh, the augments are a little bit different compared to the last video. And again, like I said, I'm still working on uh, completing the build how I really wanted to play out. Now, it's not really playing out how I wanted to simply because of my holster augment, but at the same time, again, I'm going to get it there. It's just going to take me a little bit of time. But if you're looking at the stats, you're looking at the pieces, you're like, nah, this is crazy. Which it is, because I have 2 million armor, I have 1.1 million health, and I have 6 skill tiers. Now, the 6 skill tiers only applies to PvE. Now, if I switch it to PvP, I'm at 1.1 million health with 5 skill tiers. Okay, so keep that in mind when you look at this. But I know a lot of people are probably here for PvP, so I'll keep the PvP stats up. But me, I ain't gonna lie, kind of like to look at this. Just saying. So again, there's really nothing different that I changed with the build in terms of the pieces itself. The only things that have changed are the augments, and that being the chest piece augment and the holster augment. But again, I haven't gotten the augment that I want for the holster. So if you guys want to see the stats for everything, as you can see, quantum, I have got quantum on my mask now, which again, I did not have that before. I believe I had autotomized, which was grenade radius. So I've already switched one. I'm sorry, I made a mistake earlier. There's 3 pieces that have changed augments. This is the 3rd piece. I got quantum on the mask, and if you're looking at this talent and reading it, it says provides 1% chance of becoming immune to damage for 2 seconds. The bonus cannot refresh while active, meaning so like while the buff is active, it's not going to start again. So it's not like you can continuously be immune, which is fair. But for somebody like me who is using a hybrid build, being immune to damage for 2 seconds is very, very huge. Okay, granted, it's a 1% chance. So the only time I really see this trigger, obviously it doesn't work in PvP, so keep that in mind. But in PvE, the only time I see this really trigger is when I'm taking damage from multiple NPCs at the same time, or if they're using a drone. So the drone, it has a high RPM, so it's hitting you with a lot of bullets, so it's more likely to trigger quantum. So in a moment like that, when quantum is activated, obviously if I have my chem launcher and my hive down, I'm going to go back to full armor, because all I need is about 2 seconds to go back to full armor, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a burst heal, and then on top of that, my armor is still going to chunk up from the chem launcher, right? Yeah. So, again, the only thing that has changed is these 3 pieces. This augment, again, just like when I had autotomized, it's not necessarily that it's a bad augment. Paradox is a very, very, very good augment, because if you read it, again, I know you guys don't, I'm not going to say that. But if you read the augment talent, it says provide a 1.5% chance of refilling the magazine by 2 for each bullet fired. So again, you could be shooting with a 41 mag, bighorn, and there's a chance that you could have more bullets refill the magazine. Now, obviously, this augment is not leveled up, so the chance is low. But if this augment was leveled up, it would definitely help it would definitely help out a lot, because again, I would be able to continuously be able to fire my gun and not have to worry about reloading as soon. But again, there's a different augment that I'm looking for. So, but the other pieces, the chest piece, as you can see, since this piece is prototyped, I get 1.5 skill tiers now. So you got to keep that in mind now. Like with everything that's playing out pretty soon in PvP, I'm going to have potentially 6 skill tiers. If when the exotic comes in, if I'm able to, like, if they give me the role for the skill tier, then I'll get 1.5. So that's basically 3 skill tiers just between these two pieces alone. So really in reality, um, I could take off like these two, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can do mix and match and like how I like to do. So just keep that in mind for the future. Um, Again, on the gloves, 511, nothing's really changed except for me leveling up the augment. So instead of it being a 1 point, I think believe it was a 1.2 chance, now it's a 1.4% chance of double damage. Now, the reason why this augment again is something that I really want to incorporate into the build is because with hybrid builds you kind of lack damage. So anything that's going to give you any extra damage is going to be extremely valuable towards a hybrid build. So with that being said, right, as you've seen, I have my TA21 prototype and it has the same exact augment echo. I just prototyped it not too long ago, so I haven't been able to level it up, but as you can see, 1.2% chance of doing double damage. So having the augment times 2 now, and I got it on my gun and I got it on my holster, I mean, not the holster, the gloves, is giving me a higher chance to do damage. And if you guys are not looking at this already, the TA21 is hitting for 153k base damage. Okay, and if we scroll down, I'm getting 15% damage to target out of cover. That is insane. On top of, you know, the 15% weapon, SMG damage, and the crit chance. It's crazy to have an extra 15% weapon damage. And on top of that, like with the talent, I have reformation. So if I hit a headshot, I'm getting an extra 60% skill repairs. So if you put all of this together, you know, if you go and look at the stats for the skills, look at that. I'm at 551k for the PvP ally repair. That's insane. Then you go to the hive. I'm at 206k. That is insane. That is a burst heal, right? So again, putting all of this together, you know, it is extremely valuable. And again, I'm not even complete with the build 100%. So um, when the build is 100% complete, we'll have a difference in the stats and everything. But as of right now, this is what I'm working with. Now, if you made it this far, or if you've actually been searching for this, this is a bonus build that I probably should have uploaded for a little bit now, but I do apologize for the delay. And that build is the Umbra hybrid build. Now, I'm sorry I did not actually make a video surrounding just straight Umbra gameplay, but there is a build, or not a build, but a video out that showcases the build. This is the actual build. So I went mask, chest piece, and gloves. Each piece, which I mean, I don't really have the best rolls, but I was pretty much looking for reds instead of yellows. And the reason why I went for reds instead of yellows is because of the 2-piece RNK. Because I'm getting the 3-piece, which is giving me 52% repair skills, and the 1-piece is giving me 15% incoming repairs. Incoming repairs is going to mesh well with the mods because I have incoming repairs on every single piece. Like, you already know how I got it set up. And I have 2 prototype weapons that I've been using recently, and the reason why I'm at 2 million armor is because of my modifiers. So again, you can tweak this for PvE, but for PvP, um, the stats are the same. So um, yeah, this is what I was using in a few other videos ago, basically, that I had released showcasing the Umbra hybrid build. And I don't know, like, I don't really use this too often, but I mean, again, I have so many builds, I really can't really settle down and just play with one hybrid build, you know? Like I said, depends on the situation you're in, you know. I like to be able to adjust to the situation and put myself in the best position to win, you know? So, again, this is a good build. Please don't sleep on it because of the fact that all the crazy RPM, crit chance, crit damage that is free essentially just for going in cover. So, I would definitely recommend this. I know guys were asking for this before, but again, this is my Umbra hybrid build. And again, if you've made it this far, I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.